The 2020s have been called the decisive decade, a critical moment to tackle the climate crisis, to advance sustainable development, and to move to a net zero emissions future. That's why in this Purpose Decoded series, we're talking to experts to understand the critical sustainability conversations of the moment. First up, the road to COP27.
This is a working COP, not a decision COP. So a successful COP27 will look like incremental movements on important but nitty-gritty issues.
So in a best case scenario, that would mean rapid acceleration on the achievement of the goals put forth and, quote unquote, a depth of implementation and new forms of implementation that, again, make that speedily measurable. Because right now, on every measurable point that we've agreed, we're frankly, as a global community, failing and still failing and failing downward as opposed to making actual progress.
We all know that we're all going to be late. So I think what will need to happen is that we move away from long-term targets, that we actually impose short-term targets, because we just can't rely on our ability to control, processes at such time distance. It's just impossible.
So our view is that it is not a COP about promises, and it is not a COP about pledges or commitments. It has to be a COP about implementation, which again means a COP about dollars and tons. So if you are a company and you are coming to COP27, you should be able to speak to the dollars and tons and not the targets necessarily. It's about your progress on the ground.
We need to bring resources to the global south. We've promised that at prior COPs, at the Paris COP and beyond, that we were going to put money on the table and make sure that money is going to the global south. That has not happened at the level it needs to. So what I would argue is at the COP, we need to have as much alignment country by country by country, and we need to focus like a laser at moving capital to the places that are crucial to fixing the problem and that absolutely don't have the resources to do so without the most wealthy nations aiding them.